Thank you for joining me on this sad yet joyous occasion. Yes, joyous, because I know that my grandfather, Robert Leaman, would want us to celebrate the great life that he had. Robert Earl Leaman was born on June 18, 1923 in Charles City, Iowa, and saw more and did more than most of us would ever dream of doing. My grandfather was the greatest man I ever met, and I owe everything that I am to him. He was a dedicated war veteran, caring family man, and the best friend a person, or a boy like me, could hope to find. To begin, let's take a look back at his days during World War II. As an enlisted member of the United States Navy during World War II, my grandfather helped America and the Allied forces win the war against our enemies. Enlisting at the young age of 17 with his twin brother Richard, they set out to make America a safer place. Stationed at Pearl Harbor aboard the USS Helena, it was one of the ships damaged during the Japanese attack that infamous day on December 7, 1941. For his part in the defense of America during Pearl Harbor and the rest of World War II, he received many medals and awards, including the World War II Victory Medal and the American Defense Medal. Being honorably discharged in 1945, he traveled from Minneapolis, Minnesota to Mason City to rejoin the family he loved so much. The next year led to a joyous event with the birth of my mother, and from that point on, his family grew and grew. Family was something that was very important to Robert Leaman, often caring more about him and them than himself. My grandpa would always be there for his family. Spending time together was very special to him. I can remember sitting on my grandparents' porch making homemade ice cream. It was an annual event that we all looked forward to. A lot of you were present for my grandparents' 50th wedding anniversary. I couldn't believe so many people showed up in support. It showed me what they meant to other people, and I knew that's what I wanted in my life. No matter what I did, my grandpa always loved me and saw the best in me. I think he saw the best in everyone. If bouncing is what Tiggers do best, caring is what my grandfather did best. And just like those fictional characters from the 100-Acre Wood, my grandfather was a friend whenever you needed him. Robert Leaman was my best friend, and he taught me everything I could ever hope to learn about being a man and being a decent human being. If you ever need to think about him, do what I do. I just close my eyes and think about all those times we went fishing at the lake or river, sitting there, just the two of us, a smile on each other's faces. I can still remember him bringing me out to NIACC's parking lot to teach me how to drive. I felt so small behind the wheel of his Buick, but he had complete faith in my ability to learn. He is the inspiration to treat others well, to not look at the negative aspects of life, and to enjoy life to the fullest. I know as the days continue to pass and he is not there, I'll be reminded of something he said or did that brings a smile to my face and a warm feeling to my heart. That is to say, without him, my life will be emptier, but I can only try to fill it with thoughts of great times spent together and lessons learned. For those of you that knew Robert Leaman, you can remember him being all of those things at one time or another. Regardless of how you met him, he will always be remembered as being a decorated war veteran, caring family man, and the best friend a person could find. My grandfather was the epitome of a quote I heard once: "Grandparents are a delightful blend of laughter, caring deeds, wonderful stories, and most important, love." He did more for my development than any teacher, parent, or vitamin ever could. Robert Earl Leaman was my hero, and he always will be. My heart swells with pride for the man who he was, is, and forever will be in my mind. I could never say goodbye to you, Grandpa, because no matter where I go, you're always right there, having complete faith in my ability to succeed. Thank you all for coming, and I will leave you with one desire: to make December 7th, 1998 a date which will live in infamy to all of us as well.